slowly changing, your green eyes and you, every atom and hue shifting so beautifully in the light. I tried to stay away, but knew I had to make you mine. You were only trouble, but I had to fall for the girl with the girlfriend, the one with the smile of sunshine and the green eyes specked with nebulas. In that moment I saw you, I saw everything for us. I was Icarus flying far too close to the sun. And look at me now. Look, with those piercing green eyes of yours. Mood ring, colors change all the time, please, baby. Mood ring, colors change all the time, please, baby. Mood ring, colors change all the time. Mood ring, baby girl, be mine. Green eyes, I see you in the moonlight. Stardust in my vision, I've been waiting for you all night. Oh, emerald iris, I'm feeling psychic. I see our future in your eyes and think I like it. I didn't want to fall in love when I met you, and so I made sure to avoid you at all costs. I was cautious, you know? Like remembering to put shoes on before running around in a minefield. You can't protect yourself from love, but I like to think I was in control. Until you went and told me what kind of music you were into. Cramped into the backseat of a car, the universe forced us together. And soon, I was enamored by those green eyes. Mood ring, colors change all the time, please, baby. Mood ring, colors change all the time, please, baby. Mood ring, colors change all the time. Mood ring, baby girl, be mine. Green eyes, I see you in the moonlight. Stardust in my vision, I've been waiting for you all night. Oh, emerald iris, I'm feeling psychic. I see our future in your eyes and think I like it. So I just wanted to know if you'd be okay with talking on the track for me.
Okay, what am I going to be saying?
We're just gonna be having a conversation.
It better be nothing bashing me, Josh.
It's not bashing you.
I won't speak on those.
It's not. It's like it's literally just supposed to be a conversation the first time we met, like the first day in the backseat. To the soul, and yours is stained glass. Deep green iris mixed with gold brass. Rich brown skin got a glow, you know that. Oh, you're a gem hair color on topaz. Don't pass up on a good time. Know you got a boo, but we'll be fine. Your eyes come online, girl, you know this is right. I ain't reading minds, I just know what you.
I know what you like, let me inside. Don't know what you think, got me in touch. It is 300 degrees. Room burning up, I can't remember where I saw you. I know what you like, let me inside. Don't know what you think, got me in touch. It's just 300 degrees. Room burning up, I can't remember where I saw you.
Take my hand, dance with me, let me feel your heartbeat. Move your hips, clap your hands, baby put it on me. I don't know what your story is, come on now let me get a kiss. Maybe this isn't wrong or right, getting close, I know what you, wow. Y'all shine hard for me to figure out the things that I wouldn't do to see you smile in the dark of my room late at night. You're so radiant star, you should come be the light in my bedroom. Looking at your legs move, thinking about the trouble we could both be getting into. Looking all lovey-dovey right into my eyes, girl. You know what I like.
And I know what you like, let me inside. Don't know what you think, got me in touch. It is 300 degrees. Room burning up, I can't remember where I saw you. And I know what you like, let me inside. Don't know what you think, got me in touch. It is 300 degrees. Room burning up, I can't remember where I saw you. Never.
Stuck on her smile, stuck on this feeling, stuck on this high. Gorilla Glue.
Baby, give me high, in fact, something different about this pack. Stuck to you like glue. Now I don't wanna ever be sober. Baby, give me high, in fact, something different about this pack. Stuck to you like glue. Now I don't wanna ever be sober.
I'm stuck, this high, too much. Cupid struck, then he passed the blunt, floating happily. Maybe this is woo. And trying to move too fast, maybe we should float down to the grass. Reaching for my hand, you barely need emotion. I'm gripping on your love potion.
Sip it till it's gone. I do not smoke swishers, rather hit it from the bone. Girl, I feel you gripping when I hit it from the back. Know you got the fire, baby, let me get the pack. Ay, yeah. Baby, give me high, in fact, something different about this pack. Stuck to you like glue. Now I don't wanna ever be sober. Baby, give me high, in fact, something different about this pack. Stuck to you like glue. Now I don't wanna ever be sober.
Are you sure this is okay? What about your girlfriend?
You're not really dating. I want to, but she wants to be able to see
Didn't wanna fall for you, now I'm all for you. And the high's really kicking in. Is this really sin? Heaven when I'm in, girl, I got the spins high up off your lie. Skies bright, float high, new heights on side. Heart flies, be mine, soul's tied. Baby, meet in my place. Got the pack that might just take you to space. Stargazing, astronomical views. Hand in mine and I'm the highest in the room. Floating through your patch of flowers stuck in bloom. Got me caught up in the fragrance of your fumes. Right now I only smell you in perfume. Locked on your body, I wanna consume. You got my heart sitting on blown puffs in the air. Guess we huffing on cloud 9. Feeling incredible when I get inside. Baby, you know that it's showtime for your protons. I'm positive that this feeling isn't really only physical the whole time. Concentrated on our chemistry, turn biology into motion. Physics, let's get explicit. Kissing, what is it? Thinking about misses and missing your mistress or mistrust. Listen, I'll leave if you want, but what inches? Body close to mine, fingers on your spine. The line was crossed, we'll both be fine. Time to see the signs. Love with her ain't right, it's lust, but us, we're both divine. You're my heavenly star. Heavenly weight on the pain on my heart. Steadily taking it, we could go far. Leave it for me, we could have a fresh start. Keep it a beam, baby, you're the best part. Seems it sounds mean to suggest you depart. She's like a blind woman trying to get art. I'm trying to water you, nurture your garden and feelings, and possibly I know you're guarding your heart. Baby, just let go and let me restart. All of the pain she's inflicted thus far. Say you'll be mine and forget all your scars. I'll be where you are. That was amazing. Taco back. Stay with me.
I'm gonna tell her I'm leaving her. I'll meet you back here at 9.
It's 9:22 p.m. and I'm alone. She said she'd be back 3 hours ago, and I'm not mad, just lonely. What am I gonna do when she leaves again? For good this time. When she's gone. It's been 3 hours since she left. 3 hours really left until the day ends. Amen. Time moves. It's been 3 hours since she said she'd be back, and I'm still alone. I don't need a phone, cause she won't call me, text me. Next she says we can't be together because she's with her lover. And I know it's all in my head, but what if she really loves her and hates me?
I need your light in my presence. My mind gets dark, need direction. Won't you hit up my phone? I've been missing your tone. I need your light in my presence. My mind gets dark, need direction. Won't you hit up my phone? I've been missing your tone.
When I close my eyes, I see you walking out my life. I'm trying harder not to freak out, but I just didn't get it right. Happening overnight, happens every time. Anxious and I'm paranoid that all my fears are right. You leave for hours, it feels like I'm dying. Tell you I'm okay, but clearly I'm lying. Thoughts of denying, trapped in my head. You put my ions, I'm negative. Even if for now I'm what you want, one day maybe soon you won't respond. respond when you're gone. What more can I think of than when you're gone?
I need your light in my presence. My mind gets dark, need direction. Won't you hit up my phone? I've been missing your tongue. I need your light in my presence. My mind gets dark, need direction. Won't you hit up my phone? I've been missing your tongue.
I lay in the dark, awaiting your call. Hands stretched up out to the clouds, my legs on the wall. I'm stressed, I'm bored and alone. Yeah, with your girl. My mind concedes you're not gonna call. I'm stuck in a world of worry and of thoughts that maybe I was right, you played me. I'll be stuck all night, yo. Emerald Irish kryptonite, my burning feelings set alight. What is this? Why is this fear so all-consuming that I'm lifeless? Maybe you're bad for me. Maybe I need to take some time to stop a tragedy. Light in the dark room, it's your message. Hey, let's go out soon. Oh damn, forget it.
All my worries are gone.
Miss Sunshine's looks just stopped the rain. I begged her no, she said to stay. Now my heart's drifting on cloud nine, cloud nine. This not like all the other girls. Tongue twisted butterflies a whirl. Can't speak my mind, but she knows, she knows.
The perfect picture, my storybook ending puzzle piece. I dreamt of holding you, now you're with me so suddenly. You're sweet as sugar than foreign candy and kept receipts. I see you smiling inside my mind when I go to sleep. You're here, out with me on a secret date. I can hear the angels in the rear. Run around with a stupid face cause I'm grinning ear to ear to ear. And your eyes are like kaleidoscopes, so they mine. I can only hope, but in time you won't have to go, just shine for me.
Miss Sunshine's looks just stopped the rain. I begged her no, she said to stay. Now my heart's drifting on cloud nine, cloud nine. This not like all the other girls. Tongue twisted butterflies a whirl. Can't speak my mind, but she knows, she knows.
The stars in the sky are realigned in your eyes. Flying fast under these colored lights, my little star child, you're divine. With our song playing, I could fade away. Where your eyes twinkle, I'm in outer space. You could break my heart, I wouldn't try escape. Pick you tiny flowers just to see your face. Ride out to the beach, no shoes in the water. City toes moving underneath. Pull me close just to feel your smile. Breath hot on my cheeks. Kiss you standing in the shallows. Feel your hands gripping onto me. Look up at the stars.
Miss Sunshine's looks just stopped the rain. I begged her no, she said to stay. Now my heart's drifting on cloud nine, cloud nine. This not like all the other girls. Tongue twisted butterflies a whirl. Can't speak my mind, but she knows, she knows. Miss Sunshine's looks just stopped the rain. I begged her no, she said to stay. Now my heart's drifting on cloud nine, cloud nine. This not like all the other girls. Tongue twisted butterflies a whirl. Can't speak my mind, but she knows, she knows.
You return back to me with raindrops on your face. Your tumbleweed changed and reshaped sunbeams into something different. Something missing from my perception I wasn't getting. Mildly upsetting how you chose to evade my attention and affections. What was it? Raindrops splattered across the faces of my lenses, rolling down my cheeks seemingly unprovoked. You were right there. So why did the rain stay? Your look scaring away any semblance of bad days in the past. Had something changed? Was something different? Were we okay? I had no way to be sure.
Gray skies out my window pane.
At the window pane.
Droplets fall, I feel the same.
Do you feel the same?
Looking out the window, tell me do you feel love? Is it still the same? Baby, did we change?
With no paint stained in your face, am I missing something? Baby girl, wait, you've been staying far away, I'm hurting. Is there something that you wanna say? Stop, try to kiss you, but you go and pull away from my face. And I only ever wanted you to shine, girl. Thought that you'd be happier as mine, girl. But seems there's something weighing on your mind. Tell me when the rain subsides. Any problems, girl, you know I'm on your side. And I hope it's in the rain, girl, I'm used to it. I can handle being lonely, don't confuse me with mixed signals. It's dismal outside my window. You still glow sometimes, I think. Can't tell. Am I really in a place to offer help? When my only source of happiness might melt in the sun that I happily had stolen for myself. Are we done with these
gray skies out my window pane?
At the window pane.
Droplets fall, I feel the same.
Do you feel the same?
Looking out the window, tell me do you feel love? Is it still the same? Baby, did we change?
Yo, is everything good? Been acting weird since we got back.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel a little overwhelmed, I guess.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I don't think I want to be in a relationship right now.
Okay. That's cool. So, what are you trying to do then? Like, about us?
Nothing. I think we should just be friends.
The silence is suffocating, but sometimes it's better not to breathe. I can't unpack your energy, so I'm stuck on your memory. Wipers march for infinity, so I watch on. I don't wanna be enemies, but this feels like the end of me. Hate the man I pretend to be, keep the mask on. I don't wanna crash, but I've been speeding down this highway, racing all the thoughts in my mind to stop me from crying. Wish I was writing a song, but yet instead I'm driving nowhere, still can't seem to move on.
Keep playing through my phone now, speakers on a late night drive to nowhere. Keep on singing, but my voice keep breaking down to choke out every word. Baby, I'm trying to keep you, but I know you're trying to go. Baby, I'm trying to reach you, I get better find my phone.
Hate the sound of silence till I turn off the radio. Move my fingers from the buttons, but I still feel uncomfortable. I can hear the space your breath would take up if I'd only take a breath and wake up from the dream that's got me crying all alone inside this car. Thinking about the times we rode the sunroof after dark, tracing the stars in the constellations, unconsciously gravitating beyond us. The pain was waiting, your heartless, you really played me. I'm sorry for all the waiting I did. Thinking you'd be there for me, right in my passenger seat. Tell me you love me, then leave. Beautiful, what's your motive? You slid the blade in my ribs. Your kiss still burning faintly on the skin of my lips. And I don't wanna feel again. Rain is pouring from the empty sky. Close my lids and only see your eyes. As of late I've just been asking why. Do you hate me when I only ever tried to? Hello?
Yo, Josh, you're gonna wanna hear this. It's about your girl.
What do you mean?
So, I found out some stuff, I peeped a few things, but you didn't hear from me, okay?
Alright, but what are you talking about? What did you...
Like, I usually don't like to insert myself into this type of stuff, but, she's been, like, playing you, dude. I heard people have been seeing her with her old girl, and, like...
Rage is coursing through my body on me. Pain, tremors in my vision, I can't stay still. The thought of you with someone else I hate will leave me all alone. I clutch onto my phone. If I can't get a happy ending, I'll make sure you don't. Should've never went on your own. Now I'm telling her what you want. Stop typing out messages, errand the premises, she should've always known.
I'm sorry I got involved, you deserve better. She's been cheating on you on the low. We just been messing around every other night. She would come over for the rose. I knew you hate the fact that she was with me and you never even would've known. But to be honest, girl, you should walk away, find another one, let it go. And you used to laugh and say I was the devil. Tempt you with my presence, touch your skin and make you tremble. Now I see that irony, you twisted up my mental. String of angry messages from you, I'm seeing several. At this point I could care less. Slow the oxygen from my body, I had to save the rest. Did you even care for me? I love you's were a waste of breath. Devil's in the details, but I see him right in your text. You used to say I was the devil, but no man could temper your will so simply with mere words. I shaped your stars into unheard of constellations, pulling your golden soul into the light where I knew it belonged. In those moments I thought you could never be right, because Lucifer was cast out of heaven, and here I was, dreaming foolishly in yours.
Fallen angel, devil's kin, where's your halo? Wrapped in sin, your love broke me, thought I'd been battling my demons, trapped in lucid dreaming, stuck within. Fallen angel, devil's kin, where's your halo? Wrapped in sin, your love broke me, thought I'd been battling my demons, trapped in lucid dreaming, stuck within. Your twisted wings, angelic singing, your twisted wings, angelic singing. Fallen angel in my rear view, I just wanted to be near you, flying with you in the moonlight, see the world up in your eyes. Wasn't looking at the real you, told myself that I could heal you, bend your wings so that you'd fly, maybe then you would be mine. I tried so hard to see the sun night times, falling and I can't run dark skies. Is this all that you want? Leave me undone. My twisted wings, I imagine you a angelic sing. I'm scared to let your twisted wings drop my fingers as the wind said go. I'm the mood. What?
Yo, Josh, where are you, dude? The cops literally just came to our dorm talking about some girl
cops?
you've been running with.
What are you talking about?
What do you do?
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Hello? Hello?
You are to stay away from both those girls. Do you understand me, son? If you do come back into contact with either of them, there will be consequences. Do you understand?
Do you even love me? Or will you leave me hanging? I've been swaying from the branches, I'm dying in the breeze. Leave me be. Do you even love me? Or will I die from hanging? I'm resting still above the ashes, I'm dead within the breeze. Set me free. I wrote you a poem, if you care to read it. I know our love's forbidden, I heard you but didn't heed it. Now baby, you can read this poem that's crumbling in my hands. Please just hold my corpse in this last dance. Do you even love me? It's hard to see from dead blue eyelids. We made mistakes, or I know I did. I'm hanging dead below the trees. Help me please, or do you even love me? Is this corpse length your love stops? Or will you want me when my heart stops? I know I love you many more, forever on, until you even love me. Will you leave me hanging? Your lover took the rope and tied it, wrapped around our love, oh our love.
please just say you love me before my breathing gets too labored. Your kiss would make it worth the danger. He'll break my body, not my soul. Don't let me go. Don't question if you love me. Please, you know you love me. Not really dead if you just hold me. I'm never gone if you just hold me. Don't let me die. Or do you even love me?
Do you even love me? Fingertips numb like a heart. Red lips calling on the bridge, but it's scars. No love, purple veins stretched to the cause. I've been swaying from the branches. Your love was there, couldn't say it. Tell me how you dying is too late. Tell me why I love, could it ever be spared? Tell me why I love, do you even love? Will I die from hanging? No love, purple face stretched to the car. Still above the ashes. Your love, you was there, couldn't say it. Tell me how I'm dead within the grave. Tell me why I love, could you set me free? Tell me why I love, got me stuck in this place.
If you know me, then you know I like to go nuts. But lately I've been so numb. White on the counter, black, got my boys up. Bloody Mary on the sofa. Slipping, trick to spit it out cause I'm so drunk. Or did I kill her? I don't know, bruh. I'm a laying that can't even pick my phone up. Bloody Mary on the sofa. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I say that and repeat it in the mirror so she hear me. I want her to take me away, I'm feeling weary. Lights out, now I see her in the mirror, see her clearly. Am I tripping, am I flipping out? Probably, and in my mind more to see me now. I'm sorry, I'm exhausted, but I'm not depressed. I'm tired of repeating in my head what she said when she left. I ain't drinking now, but when I do, I see the strongest. Whatever gets me out of my head for the longest. Then I think about your memories still when I'm on it. There you gone, like the supersonics. Jesus, please, I ain't on my knees. I'm just trying to sleep before I rest in peace. Before I rest in pieces, see you in my dreams. Sleeping when I'm leaning till I sleep. If you know me, then you know I like to go nuts. But lately I've been so numb. White on the counter, black, got my boys up. Bloody Mary on the sofa. Slipping, trick to spit it out cause I'm so drunk. Or did I kill her? I don't know, bruh. I'm a laying that can't even pick my phone up. Bloody Mary on the sofa.
I got an ocean of liquor surrounding my lifeless body. I drown in pain and no spirits, but still your memory haunts me and I'm surprised. By ghost tales and tall tales, you told them lies and said that I was a stalker. I had to sit with the police and show our messages, awkward communication, and hours of restless pacing until they got confirmation that my story checked out. You had me anxious and paranoid going out of the house. I kept it all inside, killed myself slowly, but now I'm falling shy. Wishing you'd hold me, I hold the bottle cause these broken shards are less in your memory. I can go through our old pictures, I know that be the enemy. Here I am, still on your presence regardless, and wishing that I get a happy ending where you're not heartless. I'm on a mission to drown out your phantom and apparitions and clear these thoughts from my mind, please.
If you know me, then you know I like to go nuts. But lately I've been so numb. White on the counter, black, got my boys up. Bloody Mary on the sofa. Slipping, trick to spit it out cause I'm so drunk. Or did I kill her? I don't know, bruh. I'm a laying that can't even pick my phone up. Bloody Mary on the sofa.
2 weeks passed and I learned that you hadn't been the one to call the police at all. Jealous and deluded, your old girl turned in an anonymous tip that I was a stalker. But when the police showed up to question me, you said I'd never do anything like that. Obviously, after hearing this news, we ended up right back together. We met in secret. Could we keep it? While she's sleeping, sneak to my place. We've been creeping out when it's late, sneaking kisses onto your face. In the evening, I only ever see you when she's dreaming. When she was kinda sheep, I fought with demons. Softly, time to get these feelings off me and into you. Living for our rendezvous, how we're trying to recoup. Meeting like lovers do, running blind in the nighttime. Close my eyes and you're like mine. See you and my heart jumps from flatline to skip beats off the deep end when you see me. Run back in the night. I know it isn't right. You treat me like you're light. The darkness is coming. I know that you're running. Run back in the night. I know it isn't right. You treat me like you're light. The darkness is coming. I know that you're running. I know that you're gone. But isn't there something? I'm still holding on. You're dodging my calls. I know it ain't love. Let's meet on the rooftop where we first saw the sunrise come from moonlight. We'll just dance here after midnight. Then I'll tell you, you should be mine. I don't care about all the past fights. Just show up. I'm patiently waiting. It's right after 1. This will be the greatest feeling that you ever felt. You can come with me, I'll never tell. Love, I plan to dance until we see the sun. Let you know to me you'll always be the one. Tell me where you've gone, just show up. It's creeping past 3. Alone on this rooftop. Not what we used to be. Only lost lovers in the night. I've fallen in love with a phantom. I'll wake up in the morning with a chill alerting me of her presence. Desperate to stare into those empty green eyes long enough for the woman I love to sprout out her face like a weed. I'm a wishful thinker, wishing so fervently that the constellations we plotted futures on would spare just one shooting star for me to wish you back here. Surely if I could learn to live without Miss Sunshine, Orion could do without a single extra light in the sky. I mean, what's a single star to the center of my solar system? What's another 1 in 8 billion to my one and only? In a moment I figured the truth. I was lying in bed next to you, and you just had this look in your eyes, like you couldn't see me or the room. And so slowly I came to realize that the woman with me wasn't you. I spent days trying to share love with her, but there's things that she just couldn't do when she's here. I feel fear force itself into the place your hand should be. My heart racing at missteps and worrying for landmines. When you're with me, I don't feel love. I don't feel joy. When you're here, I feel like the woman I fell in love with is somewhere else. And I'm laying with an imposter. When you're here, I do a lot of wishing that you were here. Is that really so far-fetched? Is it wrong for me to want to hold you, to talk to you like I used to? Is it wrong for me to feel this way when you're here? If anything is clear to me now, it's that when you're here, this new you, I can't be. I flew away. Studying abroad, my excuse to escape the past. Opening my eyes in a new land and feeling joy flutter over my heart. Like the brushing kiss of a phantom. The glancing hand of a passerby rushing through this crowded train station. I was on my way to my first date in months. My thoughts racing like scenery from passing train cars. Everything moving so fast it almost seemed backwards. And everyone around me too preoccupied in their own business to notice it. I was anxious to step away from Star, but still excited to finally walk towards the future. Just waiting on the train.
Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on you. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on.
Talia kissed me, now I'm missing heartbeats, thinking that it's nothing. She said that we should only be friends, but also kiss me on the cheek, so maybe it all depends. I'm overthinking it, overcome with ambivalence. Took my arm, then we split and did. Now I'm waiting alone, her kiss still lingers atop my brain. Well, it's the same, I'm just waiting on the train back home.
Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on you. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on you. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on you. Waiting on, waiting on, waiting on, waiting on.
Now we're back, 2 weeks past, we've been cuddling, huddled in covers inside of my flat. And I like her, she still claims not to like me, but we've been doing more than cuddling on the high key, waiting to ride the train. I ask her why all the games, she tells me she isn't ready to fall in love just to leave. Makes sense, I won't try to be with her again, but she stops, takes my hand, pulls me in, and kisses me. I spent all this time trying to wait to leave. Couldn't see the signs right in front of me. Caught up in my feelings and getting lost in my memories. Living way too cautious and scared of their similarities. It's strange, terrified of new pain, but hopeful that I can finally start to feel life once again. I'm ready for a new change. We're going out on a date, the rumbling goes away, and now we're getting on the train.
See your eyes in the painted sky. Can't keep running, so I chose to fly. While with her, still thinking about the times they said that you're love, but to you it was a lie. Where were you when I needed you the most? Got my homies saying that I went ghost. Broken heart, I left the coast. Reminisce on days we sit back and smoke.
Pink skies, garden nights, fell for the city full of soft warm lights. Got a new girl on my arm now. Moved on from your heart, and it's been a few months since I saw your face. Hopped on a plane flying from mistakes, and she's good to me in places that you shouldn't be. And I lay in a cradle of greenery, purging my past with the scenery. Don't think of her with the green in me, still think of her on the city streets. Roaming around, get my head straight. Springtime I was in a bad state. Don't miss it even on these days, so I block it out, live in the fast lane.
See your eyes in the painted sky. Can't keep running, so I chose to fly. While with her, still thinking about the times they said that you're love, but to you it was a lie. Where were you when I needed you the most? Got my homies saying that I went ghost. Broken heart, I left the coast. Reminisce on days we sit back and smoke.
I fight it off, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Look at my actions, it couldn't be clearer. I'm not over you at all. Every day that realization draws nearer, like trying to run from my reflection. I sought comfort in affection. Thought that love would take my mind away, but when I'm with her, all I feel is great. But all I see is green, see her eyes inside my dreams. I feel lonely in this place, I see you inside her face. Lying by her side, I've been lying all this time. Said I never let her go, but I never took a hold. And I've been missing home, but I know I'm all alone. And you're not gonna pick that phone up when I dial the tone. I can't use a soul to get over you. Time to face the truth, this was overdue.
I can't run,
not anymore. Can't smoke away fills his mind with distractions to blot out the fear that consumes him. I choose then to let the coward die.
Brought you a bouquet of roses, wishing that I knew your motive. Flowers are all that I'm holding, but that's not the route that you've chosen.
Dead, I'm pulling white petals out, anxiously awaiting, contemplating, I'm debating, even trying reading this for you. I never thought it would end like this, planned a future for two, and now it's solemn, I don't know if I can see it through. I mean, why? After all the pain I suffered too, staying up till 2, to be fair, I was too into you, and my heart was too, couldn't think that what occurred was true, but that's just what you do, hurt me then leave me accountable. It's the pain from passing our old familiar places, and the blockage of any real communication. To be truthful, your presence had made me too complacent. I was content with your love, and maybe that's the basis, and maybe it was baseless. Regression to the mean, stuck in homeostasis right after 19. And I'm not angry at you anymore, I've let it be. I'm only here to throw a rose at your coffin and leave.
Brought you a bouquet of roses, maybe we're better off dead. Wishing that I knew your motive, I picture you lifeless instead. Flowers are all that I'm holding, I wish that you were still here, but that's not the route that you've chosen. I guess you'd rather be
all pews are packed, room full of black, holy chapel ending it, getting ready to bless the life we had. Kisses to the dead, and on the peaceful memory of your sleeping face, angelically in our old twin bed I let it burn, because you're gone now. The woman that I love must have been gone out, cause I don't recognize that cold face. Lifeless eyes so haunting, choose to focus on the happiness, not the empty pain I've been holding. Rose in my hand as I walk up to your altar, midnight on my body, thoughts burgeon and start to wander, to a march down the side with you smiling dressed in white. Unfortunately for me, you're no longer in this life. In this eulogy of confessions, you ruined a deep connection for fear what will come next, and what now I must leave you dead. Your memories fill my head, your gifts in the other palm, I line them along your corpse and drop my rose. So long.
Brought you a bouquet of roses, maybe we're better off dead. Wishing that I knew your motive, I picture you lifeless instead. Flowers are all that I'm holding, I wish that you were still here, but that's not the route that you've chosen. I guess you'd rather be dead, I guess you'd rather be dead, I guess you'd rather be dead, I guess you'd rather be dead. So I brought roses to your funeral. So I brought roses to your funeral. So I brought roses to your funeral. You opened your eyes, barely 5, beating back, but alive, only black. Kid arrived in a school full of white youth, taught to despise you, blocked you and denied truth. Their parents demonized you, children of the time crew. Boy, I'm not trying to get all of your dirt on my skin, she said, laughing and pointing at you while the others joined in. Face red, you didn't understand yet that your race was your sin. Instead, you just understood pain. Like when Buckley threw in punches and rushed you for speaking girls' names, and it was wrong for brownies to ever feel love and not shame. Your muddy-colored eyes dripping tears down like dirty, dark rain. You got the message. How could anybody want you? 2 years later and you switched schools, didn't have nobody hit you. The pain wasn't like a punched face, it was you alone at your lunch break. So their eyes always seemed to find a way to pity you but hurry right away. How you go planning your escape in the books and comics that could not relate to your life, filled with characters a bit too light. And once again you had made up your mind that you'd be better without darker eyes. The life you lived wasn't worth a try, left alone on the sidelines. No one wanted to be touched by the ugly kid who was a bit shy or a lot shy. You told yourself you would not cry, locked your pain deep up inside.
side, begging God to let you be white, and praying daily not to waste time. But you FaceTime, and soon you had grown. Never really felt you had a place for your own home. 14, doing anything, trying to get some things on your phone. Started writing poetry about fantasies of you not alone. Couldn't see the necessity, telling broken stories like your own. Who'd want it? You were just another loser who could not undo his trauma, real despondent. Nothing valued from your wandering. Black stroke on a blank page. Erased yourself and wrote your own cage. You didn't care who you really were, as long as you could finally be her. 19 years of age, and now you finally had someone to love. Looked into her eyes and knew she saw you as more than some shrugged off wasted space. You talk in the space. How you both come from a past that damaged you and made you break. How you loved her. Her trickster smiling angel face with hazel eyes that look more green but changed in color constantly, and how she loved you. Your silver tongue always amazed me. What she truly loved about you were the eyes you learned to hate. And so the story unfolds. She hurt you, then you let go. At first you crumbled and cried, ran from your feelings denied. You tried to edit your life and write what others might like, but soon you came to realize you had no reason to hide. You were enough. Look into the mirror, finally 20, given time to grow. Staring for a while with my eyelids shut till I let them go. Steady and unchanging, my brown eyes I'm not ashamed to show. See the future for myself, covered in a loving glow. My brown eyes, constant and unwavering, earthbound and wonderful. Mine.